Welcome back to Alfred's Apiary. It's been 5 days now since we introduced the bees to their new hive. It's been 2 days since we started the release of the queen bee. And what you saw Rob doing just there was smoking the bees. We're going to do some more smoking of them before we're done. That smoke just calms them down a little bit. Let's zoom in here a little bit so you can see them crawling into their... See the opening down there, and that's where the bees crawl inside. There goes one in right there. There goes some more, crawling right inside. That's their front door. Okay, we're going to do a little more smoking at the front and just underneath the outer lid. Trying to get the smoke there. It's not wanting to smoke too much. The wind's blowing it away. Okay, let's try removing the outer lid. And now the inner lid and giving them some smoke. I don't think it's too smoky yet. Okay, inner lid is off. Remove the upper box. Oh yes, let's close in on this. There. Now you can see them. You can see the bees are just flying around. Okay, we've smoked them a little more. And now we're getting ready to check things out. I'm going to remove one of these.
We'll take this.
Remove a frame
Here out.
that we don't think the bees are on as much. They're mostly on those center ones. And there's a frame I don't think they're working on yet. There are some on the next frame does have some, and then we have a lot.
You can see the comb right here that they're pulling out.
Explain what they mean by pulling.
Okay, see this frame? This is plastic foundation. They're going to build honeycomb and draw it out into the actual honeycomb, where either brood can be laid or honey can be stored. I'm going to take and pull this out, and let's see if the queen
is out of it.
And she is.
All right, that's good. Now we don't need to keep that box in there anymore.
Nope. I'm going to take there's the one that got...
Oh, the bee that got squished when it got put back in. Poor bee.
Okay, I'm going to set that aside. Okay.
Now they are thickly on these other frames. Yeah. Let's have a look at it. They are just covering this frame. Busy, all that dark, all that is bees. Ooh.
See the honeycomb that's pulling out?
One's just hit me. Now you're getting them a little uptight. You might want to smoke them a little bit more for my benefit. I'm not wearing gloves.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got one crawling across the lens.
Now I can't see the queen yet.
Okay, from the other side, we're going to zoom in and see some honeycomb. Point to it, dear.
The honeycomb, there's honeycomb right there. Comb that they're drawing out there.
Does it look like they have enough cells to start
laying? I don't know if she does yet or not.
Oops, I need to zoom out so we can see what you got there. Oh, we've got bees that are not happy.
Oh, there's the queen.
Okay. I can't get where I
can.
can.
You zoom in. Right here she is.
Okay. I whoops,
right there.
Wrong way.
Can you zoom in?
I'm zooming.
Okay.
So I'm not seeing it through this thing, but that doesn't mean I won't see it when we play it later.
She's right there. She's looking good.
All right.
She's looking to lay, but
there aren't enough places for her to do it.
It's not big enough for her to actually start laying yet. So we know that she's okay.
She's just looking to do her job.
Yep. Get that.
Now, the bees do not like this camera because the camera is black. The bees do not like the color black because to them black is bad because most of their natural enemies, such as bears and skunks, are black.
Okay, I'm going to put this back in, this
empty frame.
I still need to move them closer together.
Yep.
But I want to do it gently so as not to squish anyone, especially
the queen.
The queen.
There we go.
Okay. Now we need to get these the right distance, or they'll start. See what they're building here. I'm not sure if that's what they call the burr comb.
Where they're building it, connecting the frames together?
Yes. There's too much space. So I've got to get they have bee space, which needs to be, these all need to be just touching, but with a little space here. So there, she's doing fine. Everything looks good. Not that I'm a professional by any means, but they're looking really good. So we're going to put the can back on because the can still has
a little bit of syrup in it.
A little bit of syrup in there, so we're going to put it right there.
And we've got 2 new jars of syrup. Do you need me to hand them to you?
I forgot. I was going to bring some pieces of wood.
Oh, to set it up higher?
To set it up higher on.
Okay, necessity is the mother of invention, so we looked a little harder and found some wood we think will work because it is flat. There. We've got it so that they can crawl underneath the lid and access more of it. I think we can move it a little farther apart and give them even a little more. There we go. I think that'll work. Now they have 1 jar of sugar water.
And the can, so I think that's going to be good for now.
Okay.
And it doesn't seem to be dripping. I can look and see the holes, and they're in between, so that should work.
Okay, now they can get all the food they need to finish building that comb so the queen can lay. Put the can up on it, and that'll allow them to access that better also. There we go.
Okay, we're going to give that a try. Alright.
We think that's going to make them happy. And we're going to put the box around it to protect it. And clean off a little on the outside.
Shot of them down in there.
Okay, let's have a look right straight down into the bees. Now that we've got the box up. See them just swarming around there. Busy, busy, busy. There we go. Well, we put the lid on for the night. So there they all are. Now we're going to back up.
Okay.
And get the lid put on.
Put the inner cover on. There's none up here, so it's not a danger of squishing
Not
any
going
of
to
them.
squish a bee.
Okay.
And the outer cover.
The outer cover.
Okay. And they are all set. We'll check on them again in a few days.